how to make them obsessed with you. Make them obsessed with you. Obsessed. I don't know who first started romanticizing obsession on social media, but do you actually realize what that word means? Do you want someone who values you, someone who supports you, and genuinely wants to see you happy? Because that's not necessarily what an obsessed person does. The last time a guy was obsessed with me, and it wasn't long ago, I had to report him to the police. We didn't even date. Our relationship was, at least for me, purely professional. At first, his attention seemed genuine, like a kind person would be. I was being kind in return, but naturally detached. Then one day, he made it very clear that I was the woman of his dreams, that he wanted to marry me, and he even bought gold bars that he wanted to give me as a gift. I respectfully said no and simply explained that I was not interested in him in that way. That's when things escalated. Endless missed calls and text messages, threatening emails, spiritual threats, and pictures of him that would have humiliated him for the rest of his life if I had shared them with his family. At the end, I had to block him everywhere. So no, chérie, you don't want someone to be obsessed with you. Obsession is not love. It is a fixation on a problem to solve. Because when someone is obsessively fixated on you, you become a problem to solve. Why? Because the experience is not much in the outcome they want. They want a certain response from you, and they're not getting it. So the brain starts thinking, analyzing, trying to figure out how to get the outcome it wants. What did I say? What did I do wrong? Why aren't they texting back? Are they seeing someone else? If they are, why don't they just say it? And if they're not, why don't they like me back? Again and again and again. You get it. That's not coming from a place of safety and confidence. That's not peace, and certainly not love. Do you really want that? And let's say your strategy actually works. You play your little game that TikTok taught you. They reach out to you, they ask you out, they give you the exact response that you expected from them. Let me ask you one question. Are you ready to keep performing that strategy for the next 10, 20 years and beyond? Because if you had to manipulate the situation to get them into your life, you may have unknowingly created a pattern where you have to keep triggering their interests, keep creating uncertainty, keep making yourself desirable through strategy, rather than simply being loved for who you are. One last thing. Imagine the psychology of someone who understands that the person they want a romantic relationship with simply isn't that interested in them. So instead of accepting the situation and moving forward with their life, they create an entire strategic plan based on mind games and manipulation, all to make that person interested in them, to force attraction, to manufacture desire. Crazy, isn't it? Well, that person might be you if you're playing these games. Just something to reflect on.